today as well. Will you please welcome back onto the stage, you know him, you love him, the poor man's George Clooney. It is, of course, Lauren Fisher. Come back.
So yeah, I just finished a quick catch-up conversation in 3D with Ono-san. So, let's start with both a name and a game environment that most of you are already familiar with. Pilot Wings Resort will have you soaring over the same Uhu Island that you know from Wii Fit or Wii Sport. From what makes all this new is going airborne in full 3D. You've got the choice of just floating over the island, casually seeing the side, or competing to hit targets using a hang glider, rocket bed, or airplane. Next, Jonathan, you'll be glad to hear that the much loved Nintendo is back, and for the Nintendo 3DS, it's more real than ever. The original, of course, left some cat lovers feeling a bit left out. But now, that's solved with our new title, Nintendo's and Cats. Just like real life, the puppies will beg for attention and affection. While you're going to have to work a bit harder to earn love from your kitty. What's really important here is the impact of the display screen and its underlying technology. In the original Nintendo DS game, two versions of the same breed of dog will differ only slightly in coloration. Your Golden Lab looked pretty much like mine. Now, with Nintendo 3DS, not only does the fur look absolutely bettable, but we've built in a wide variability in body size, body shape, leg length. The puppies and the kittens can remember your face. If you put your face closer, they may love you. But if he has never seen you before, when you call him over, he may get scared and bark. Some of you might remember the tech demo we used on the Nintendo DS at the very beginning. You used the Nintendo DS touchscreen to maneuver a submarine through reefs and roads and shoals, and fire off torpedoes. It's finally prepared to surface as a Nintendo 3DS title called Steel Diver, and it looks really better in 3D. Beyond what you've seen before, we've got an entirely new gameplay level for you today. You'll be looking through a periscope at the sea of enemy ships, but you won't need the circle pad to aim. Using the system's built-in gyroscope, you rotate your body and turn the periscope to target. Another favorite, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, is back and totally remastered with 3D visual and improved graphics. As is Kid Icarus Uprising, which is a brand new and completely different title from the franchise Nintendo originally introduced in the days of death. Make sure you try this to understand what targeting and shooting is like in a true 3D environment.
In the games I've played, they're the ones I think that I really notice a difference the most with, where you have that depth and you really see where you're meant to be shooting, where you're going for. And it's time to change so much. I mean, I've always loved shooting games. When I was a kid, of course, you used to throw stones at each other. That was the 3D shooting environment. Now, of course, you can do it through there. Lauren, please, this is the thing everyone wants to know, when can people actually get their hands on one?
Wait, first of all, let me show you small additional things. What makes Nintendo 3DS even more special. That's the software that is preloaded on the system. Why don't we have a look?
closely today. I know you are as well. Mr. Shibata is back on stage here with us to tell us a little bit more about what we've just seen. Shibata-san.
Okay. First, the Mii maker, similar to the one you already recognize from the Wii. But instead of just starting the